Assalamualaikum and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tutorial for making the wind style Rasen Shuriken. So by the end of this tutorial you would be able to produce something like this. So let's get on with it. First of all, you would need to produce a shuriken like style. You can use it by the pen tool. I have already created one, and I'll also teach you how to make one. Just make a new project, get the background all black, and now grab the pen tool and just make frequent clicks like this. You don't need to be a bit too careful making the shuriken like design, because the more irregular, the more good effect it will take. Now go to paths and select mix load path as selection. There we go. Now color it with the paint bucket tool as white. Good enough. Now what we need to do is drag this into another layer. Make a new one. Color this one as black as well, and drag this to here. So now what we need to do is that we duplicate the layer, and with the duplicate layer we select the elliptical marquee tool and make a circle that encases the whole shuriken. Let's see. You might need a bigger one, so I'll be making another one. Yeah, that's better. So now what we're going to do is we'll go to filter, blur, and radial blur. Get the amount to 100, and okay, you'll get this pattern. Control and F to repeat that radial blur setting, and you'll eventually get a sort of spinning pattern. Good enough, I guess. Now select the layer 1, not the copy, the layer 1 in this one, and go to filter, blur, and radial blur, and move it back to 10. Move the amount to 10. As you can see, the shuriken has been blurred, so Control and F to make it look more realistic. I think that's good. Yeah, good enough. Now Control T to deselect the elliptical marquee tool. Now what you're going to do is you're going to select the two layers by shift and then Control and T. Now press Control and get the cursor here just to lift it down like this. Okay, so now what we need is our Rasen Shuriken is almost done, like the one I showed you. And this one we're just missing the Rasengan. Otherwise you have this effect already. Now select the layer 1 and go to outer glow, pull the opacity to 100, blend mode to normal, and color to blue in order to give it a bluish shade. Click OK. Now what we need to do is we need to make the Rasengan. Although we might prefer it the hard way, but I just came up with a more easy way to do it. Grab your brush tool, move the size to 300, no, 300, and select the colors that I show you right here. You might want to make a new layer for this. Now choose a lighter color than what you chose before, and now move the size to 170. Double click. I think maybe a triple would do. And now make it a bit more lighter. Move the size to a total of 100. And yeah, click. Now we need the white color and move the size to 60. We need to get this in the real middle. So here we are. So we have the Rasengan almost done as well. Now grab the pencil tool and make markings like this. Just random markings, but be sure to keep them under the circle. Now grab the elliptical marquee tool again and make a size that is equal to the markings you just made. And now filter, blur, radial blur. Get the amount to total 100. Get enough, Control F, and another F, and we're good. So that's for the Rasengan. Now Control T and reduce it to the size like this. Okay. You might want to shift it using the arrow keys a bit, but it's totally up to you how you want it. Now select the eraser tool and get the size a little bit to 79 would be good. Now erase like this so that it makes it look like it's embedded in the Rasen Shuriken. Yeah, I think we got this one nailed. Okay, now as you can see, our Rasen Shuriken is complete. Just like the previous one, we have the Rasengan. Now in order to make this flare here, you can actually what you can do is make a new layer and color this one as black. Now filter, render, lens flare. Get the brightness to almost 100. And now image, adjustments, hue and saturation. Select colorize. Fill the saturation to 100, and this would be good at 211. Yeah, I think it's good enough. Now click the blend mode to screen. Oops. And adjust it the way you like. There we are, a complete Rasen Shuriken. Now if you want to get your image with the Rasen Shuriken, all you have to do is just deselect this one, select all these 3 layers, and you can freely move the Rasen Shuriken. You can either do it like this, or you can have a hand on it like this. Either way, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. So this is the Mass 9 to 5, and thank you for your patient listening. And the traditional saying, please subscribe, comment, and rate. Thank you very much. Good night.